Hey yeah, it's Baz here back with another YouTube video, and AMD has a very busy month in the month of October, and they have announced their new Zen 3 CPUs and their new RDNA 2 graphics cards. And one of the things from the event for the graphics card, they had mentioned this AMD Infinite Cache, and that's just one of the things I want to talk about here today. So let's get into it. When AMD had announced their new graphics card for the 6000 series RDNA 2 at the event on the 28th there, they had talked about one of the big key features, and this was this AMD Infinite Cache. And there's four key components to it, and this is what, if you're wanting to get the maximum performance from these new graphics cards, there's four key areas that you need to probably have to take full advantage of the performance and get the full use out of the card. And this wee video is focusing on, and I just want to go through all the four key stages. I want to explain at first, so I want to talk about the Infinite Cache, tell you what you're going to need to get the maximum performance, and then maybe one wee thoughts and stuff at the end as well. AMD Infinite Cache for power efficient performance. So AMD's RDNA 2 architecture is even more efficient than before with the introduction of AMD Infinite Cache, an all new cache level that enables high bandwidth performance at low power and low latency. This global cache is seen by the entire graphics core, capturing temporal reuse and enabling data to be accessed instantaneously. Leveraging the best high-frequency approaches from Zen architecture, AMD Infinite Cache enables scale performance for the future. So on the screen here, I'm just going to have a wee video showing you the difference. So obviously there's 256 gig at 16 gigs of GDR6, and the bandwidth is 512 gigabytes. So, and at 384-bit and 19.5 gigabytes of GDR6, that's 936 gigabytes per second. And with new AMD graphics cards, so it's a 256-bit 16 gigabytes of GDR6, and this plus with the 128 megabytes Infinity Cache, you're getting effectively up to 1664 gigabytes per second. So if you take the top one there, the 256-bit 16 gigabytes GDR6, so if you're going from that to this new Infinity Cache, it's effectively 3.25 times X the bandwidth. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Just at the bottom here, just want to read this wee bit as well. So acting as a massive bandwidth amplifier, AMD Infinity Cache delivers up to 3.25x effective bandwidth of 256 gig 16 bits, which I've already went through there as well. So obviously the first key part component that you're going to need for your AMD system to make use of this full performance is one of their new graphics cards. So where be it's going to be a 6900 XT or a 6800 XT or a 6800. You're going to need one of these in your system to make full use of the AMD Infinity Cache. The second thing you're going to need to make use of the Infinity Cache is to have one of the latest AMD motherboards, so whether it be an X570 or a B550 motherboard, but you're going to need one of those boards in your current system to make use of this as well. So this leads me on to my third part that you're going to require for this Infinity Cache. So you're going to need one of the latest Zen 3 CPUs from AMD as well. So whether it be a 5950X, 5900X, 5800X or a 5600X, you're going to need one of those in your system as well. And the fourth and final part that you're going to need to make use of the AMD Infinite Cache is to have a feature on their motherboards called Rage Mode. So that's just something that you're going to have to turn on in the BIOS, and you're going to need this to get your maximum peak performance along with all the other components. Now you've got all your parts that you require to make use of the new graphics cards to get the maximum peak performance with this AMD Infinite Cache and all the the features turned on and so on. Look, I think it's going to be amazing on the performance. Now we'll have to wait to get real world benchmarks and so on, but we'll have to wait and see what they'll produce, and you just don't watch one person, you just don't listen to one person talking about them. You go to other YouTubers, other websites, get benchmarks, performance, and you take everything with a grain of salt until you find out the actual. But this wee video is just to inform people and to inform you that what you'll need to make maximum use of your new GPUs when you come out, if you decide to buy one. I'm very tempted. I don't know where I will or not. I might wait till they come out, get the reviews. I'm still interested in getting one of the new CPUs first, so from the 5000 series, but maybe next year I'll go for a 6000 GPU, maybe early on or something. So let's do a wee quick recap. So to make full use of the new graphics cards, you're going to need one of the new GPUs. You're going to need either an X570 motherboard or B550, plus a Zen 3 processor, and you're going to have rage mode turned on in your BIOS as well. One wee final thought that I have, and just relation to the event that they held and what they had announced for this Infinite Cache, and obviously the parts that you need for it and the mode that you have to turn on. A lot of people at the minute who currently have systems and maybe have an X570 board or a B550 board, and they have, say, a current Zen 2 CPU. Now, they haven't announced whether these will be available to make use of the Infinite Cache, or is it just, do you have to have one of the new Zen 3s? So that's one of the things I'm interested in, to see if you'll be able to use that. Because it's going to, for the people, there's been a lot of people who've bought them, and then they'll be thinking, oh, am I going to have to buy one of the new CPUs just at one generation up to make use of this? But maybe near the time we'll find out more information. I was trying to do a wee bit of digging around on the AMD's website, but I haven't found anything yet. But we'll have to just wait and see. Maybe near the launch they will announce something. But the only thing I'm thinking is, because this is a whole new technology and they want you to buy one of the new CPUs for it. But we'll have to wait and see. But we'll go from there. And one other last wee point I just want to say, so if you've bought the Ultimate system, you're going to get the maximum use out of this new system with your CPU, GPU, your motherboard in this rage mode. Why not make it the ultimate performance and buy, say, something like a Samsung 980 Pro, PCI 4, and then you're going to have your ultimate system, or one from equal speeds for another competitor, say like Western Digital or whatever. Yeah, have the best system you can. But here, if you like this wee video and you want to be notified of any future videos and you like the content I'm doing, hit that wee like button. And if you want to be notified on future videos, hit the bell notification button as well. And here, I'll see you all in the next video. See you soon. Bye.